Welcome back to TJ's Lego Room. Today we're going to be looking at this. This is just going to be a quick video. This is a engine assembly that I put together that I can't use, but I discovered some really cool techniques with this and thought it might be useful for somebody else who would want to build this. So what we do is we start with one of these spider web dealies. I think the first time I saw this piece was in an underwater set. So we start with one of these, and then we attach, let me just pull this assembly off, and we attach this guy together to it. So we've got a clip, we've got this is just a spacer to keep it from falling. Then we have a jumper plate, pushed into that, and then so this is a double wide, and then we have here a single wide wheel piece with one of these Technic pin to stud pieces, and then the small wheel piece on there, and then a radar dish and transparent right there, and we just clipped it on there. And so you do that 4 times. Whoops. Alright, so you build that engine piece 4 times. Then you've got the rest of this thing, which will actually not connect to that. So for those of you who don't know, the ratio of a plate or brick is 5 plates to 2 studs wide. And the best way to illustrate that is right here. We have a 2x2 tile that sits on here and is perfectly fitted for 1 brick and 2 plates. So a brick and 2 plates is the same distance as 2 studs width right there. And that's how we usually calculate that when we're trying to get edges. So on some of these I used the slope pieces to get a nice rounded back end on it, and then the other ones I used flat pieces. Then I used these grill slopes, and then some 1x3 curved slopes on the top to give it a nice rounded shape. So pretty easy to do. The rest of it, I think I just have a giant block in here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, just got a 2x4 brick right in the middle there. Didn't even put a plate between those because it's completely hidden, and I like to be able to take things apart while I'm working on it. You're welcome to put it together if you need to. But once again, so then so we have our plates here, which I believe I used 2x6s all the way across one direction, and then 2x2s, and I alternated that. So just to give you a quick idea of what I mean by that is I stick these together like this, and then use 2x2 plates on the bottoms of this side and the tops of this side to make it all even, and then mounted my snot bricks on the side there. Then we can put them together like so, and then we add the engine compartment pieces, which if you do it afterwards can be probably the best way to do it. And before you know it, you've got a nice little engine pod. I had originally built this for my my episode 9 B-wing that I'm working on. It's a supersized B-wing. And so this was going to be the engine pod, but it actually doesn't look right on what I built. But I really liked how it looked and thought that maybe someone out there could benefit from seeing how to build and create something like this. So hopefully somebody can find a use for it, use multiple versions of this, or yeah, just thought it was kind of interesting, and before I took it apart I wanted to let everybody see it, and hopefully somebody out there can figure out a use for it. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time on TJ's Lego Room. Bye.